はい、どうも皆さんこんにちは、ライクです。本日もですね、こちら、シャーロック・ホームズやっていきたいと思います。さて、とりあえず、今回は、周辺の地図を調べましょう。古い地図を探す。
Now we have two maps. We must combine them properly.
ここかな？
Here it is.
一発やった
There
わ。
is a side branch to the railway. Its first switch is located between Bridlington and Chesterfield stations. There is one more station to be visited. It is located between Chesterfield and Evesham, and there should be a side railway to the nearby quarry. There is a small section of a railway at the end of Evesham station.
訪れるべき場所は、たくさんあると。分岐、とりあえずじゃあ、分岐行こっかね。最初は。分岐でお願いします。アンテンのフリーズだよね。これが分岐路。
The switch is rusted, but it still works.
じゃあ盗めるね。これはワレンの馬車か。こっち側だよな、問題は多分。
Mines. This is interesting.
鉱山。
It would be quite possible for someone to redirect the train towards the mines.
そうだよね。鉱山へ行ってみようか。もっと奥だ。
Here are the mines, Holmes. They appear to be abandoned.
いや、でも、なんだろう。列車をこの鉱山の中に隠したのかなと思ったけど、なんだろう、塞がってるか、
This
それは
mine
考
has
えれないな。
completely collapsed, Holmes.
It is curious, but to be truthful, I am not entirely surprised.
It's difficult to follow you, Holmes.
空き地、地味に残された後。なんかあるね。
Someone
Easy.
removed these screws, most probably to take a few feet of the rails have been dismantled.
錠が外されてるってことは、こういうことだね。で、線路、誰かが基準の隅へと線路の一部を、一時的に修理したと。いいね、いいね。どんどん増えてきたね。あと周辺はまだあるね。まだ積み上げた石。紙包み？なんだその紙包み。ちょっとよこしな。奇妙な箱。
This is an unusual kind of paper, stiff and dry. It was used for a specific purpose. Let us look inside.
こうか。やっぱそうだよ。おがくず。
Sawdust. I am almost certain it is a... Watson, could you assist, please? Do you have your pistol? Good. Fire at this package.
FPS。
Dynamite.
なるほど。こうだな。爆発して滑落だな。とえば列車の中に入ってるってことだな、多分。隠蔽、妨害。いやー、多分、隠蔽じゃね？来た。封鎖された鉱山の奥にある。 それはワンチャンありえる。そこは事務所っぽいな。できればそこの事務所に行ってみたいね。ああ、ダメだ、いけない。じゃあ、奥行くか。多分そっから入れんかな、そこの扉から。あとはここら辺のお家も調べていくか。はい、お邪魔するよ。一応ね、なんもないね。ここは入れない小屋だね、多分。いや、一応中に物はあるな。あったあった、こっちか。
This is the cabin for the
警備員室。あった。
This
Joe.
box must be the safe. Let's open it.
開けるか。またくるくるゲーミングだよ。入れ替えで、これも入れ替え、入れ替えて回して、あ、間違えた。あとはこれ一番上だよ。オッケーじゃない？開いた。文書。
The Mexican company Caracal and the Chilean Barcazas both want to buy the mines. I need more information. Perhaps Mycroft could help.
ここで頼るか。バルガダスグループ代表者が立ち入り許可を与えられた。カラカル財団代表。バルカザスグループっていうところが怪しいね。バルカザスもあれだよ、多分ね。報告書じゃないや、バルカザスに関しても、多分それ有価この証券のあれだよね。電報を利用してより詳しく調べると。じゃあこの口座の中に入れないのかな。あ、入れないっぽいね。よしよしよし。とりあえずじゃあ、次の目的地に向かおうとしよう。次が、石切り場に向かう視線を調べる。石切り場ってなると、ここか。駅って置いてみるか。無名の駅。さあ行こうか。ここは何駅なんだ。
A funny character. He looks anxious.
And he is not an Englishman.
これは吸い殻。匂いかご。
This scent is familiar to me, but in order to recognize it, I must combine my associations into one picture.
葉っぱは あ、メキシコだね。こうじゃない？
A greenish brown cigar with a strong aroma, a hint of peppermint. Ricardo.
You already know the name of this man? Holmes, you amaze me.
No, Watson, I refer to the cigar. It is a Ricardo Turrent, a Mexican cigar of an excellent quality. Quite an expensive one, too.
おお、そんなものを。金があるんだろうね。灰皿。あ？
This ashtray is full of ash and cigar.
これはなんだい？
Apparently, there was a conflict between the Mexicans and the Chileans. A greenish brown cigar with a strong aroma, a hint of peppermint. These ashes and cigar stubs are similar to the one that we found on the floor. Some of the stubs were recently smoked. There are others that appear fairly old.
That means that the fellow spent several days here. Judging by his clothes, he's hardly a traveller or a tramp.
Well concluded, my dear fellow. A man who smoked the Ricardo brand of Mexican cigar spent several long days at Doncaster Station.
ぐらいかな。いや、まだまだあるな。炭素欠まだある。
This ashtray is full of
灰皿。
This ashtray is full of ash and
OK かな。OK OK。ちょっと怪しいね、あいつ。だって必要となれば銃の発砲もやむを得んかもしれんな。殺しの許可証がないからちょっとあれだけど。競馬？
Newspaper articles on horse racing. Hurdle, steeplechase and flat racing. He is a true enthusiast, Holmes.
おお、これだな問題は。この手紙は別に関係ねえのか。あ、馬券だ。
betting slips for horse racing. The sums are quite impressive.
It can be an expensive vice. This man had probably used all his savings.
馬券。あ、だ。連絡取れる。
I asked Mycroft to find out some information on the WEA Coal Company. Here is his reply, and it is an interesting one.
2つの会社はチリのバルガゼル、そしてメキシコの宝から両者ともにWEA 石炭鉱山の買収を希望した。メキシコ財団のからは当初取引を行えてない。すべての必要書類を取り揃えていたと。ほう。ただ、チリのバルカザスグループは、有力な、その、縁関係を利用して奪ったと。本当だったら多分チリが勝ったんだろう。こういうことだよな。メキシコ知事には何も裏目を抱いていないと。盗んだようそうだ消したってことだね。で、チリ人はバルカザスでしょ。チリはそのまま残されたってことだよね。だからそうだよね。待てよ。マイクロフトの あれが欲しいんだけど、あったあったあった。そうね、バルカダスだね。だからチリ人が意図的に残ってるっていう説はありえるよね、普通にね。
Holmes, look. There's a flooded area over here.
I believe that the flooded area might be worth checking.
ただ、その前に、おお。全部開ける扉開けていこう。あったあった。よし、ガレージ。ここ、液晶のカバンだ。
This post bag belongs to the station master.
挟まってるね。コーベル法律務所。人質は警告の方。ああ。競馬で借金したんだな、こいつ。妻への手紙。
The station master appears to have found himself in some financial trouble.
愛され妻は後悔は私を信じてほしい。もうすぐ住宅の返済できる十分な金が入ってくる。この数日には期待できる君の希望通りを今後も続けてその家一人で住むことができるだろう。僕は君のことを今でも大切と思っている。それが分かってほしい。高青年、君は精神的にあったしまった。だが、いつか君が私を許すことを願いたい。さよなら、エドワード。金の使いすぎで。
Railway post bags.
あれなんだな。奥さんが働いてって感じか。先にこっちだな。開けておこう。あ、急
Watson,
須。
would you like some tea?
No.
あ、そう。君は？
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is Dr. John Watson. We are investigating the case of the vanished train.
Is that so? Well, good day, gentlemen. I am Mr. Duff, the station master of this station. I'll be happy to help you in any way I can, but there's not much that I can tell you about last night.
さあ、人間観察。憂鬱だな、こいつ。減らってんのか？ボタンが1個取れている。もう、失格ですね。結婚指輪の後。離婚したのか、じゃあ。なんか悪いな。よだるね。
Did any passengers leave or board the train last night?
No. I saw no one as usual. I reported the train's passage by telegraph. Just the same as all the other nights.
おう、賭けをする男。
I observe that you are a gambling man, Mr. Duff. You had hoped that your relocation to this small town might have helped ease your addiction, but it was not to be.
I beg your pardon? Addiction to what?
馬券だよ、バカ野郎。
We found a number of horse racing tickets inside your office. Well, we all have our weaknesses. An expensive obsession, surely, for a station master.
It is none of your business. I occasionally attend the races with my colleagues. And anyway, that's my private life.
女水地帯。
It appears that you may be at risk of some flooding along the line here.
You mean that the whole bloody lake is at our feet?
Quite so. But it is strange, because according to my map, there should be a quarry here, and behind that, the lake.
How should I know? I only arrived here a few months ago.
And where did you work before that?
Well, I was working in Nottingham, but I asked for a quieter place, so they transferred me here. Life is cheaper. I can't really complain.
メキシコ人。
There was a gentleman of Mexican origin, I believe, in the waiting room. Did you notice him?
What? A Mexican? Here in the back of beyond? Are you quite sure about that?
Goodbye, sir. It is obvious that we cannot inspect the quarry. Instead, we can check the beach area around the flooded lake. Watson, it seems that both South American companies were involved in the purchase of the mine.
The man at Doncaster who fled our approach, he smokes Mexican cigars. Perhaps...
Yes, Watson. We should certainly speak with him.
問いただすしかねえな。まだ増えてきたね。ドンカスターの電報はまだ金を受け取った説でしょうね。ドンカスターを待てよ。あそこの多分あそこの鉱山で多分道をそらしてるはずだから、マップ見るとか。だからチェスターフィールドは多分行ってないと思うんだよ。だから多分嘘のやつをやってると思う。賄賂を多分もらってると思う。だから通過しなかった。で来た。でまだちょっとあるから、ちょっとこれだと誰になる？チリ人がまだ操作続けよう。ちょっとまだちょっと証拠は不十分だから、なんだろう。でもチリ人が関与してるってことはほぼ確実じゃないかな。ちょっとそこを探索してみるか。でもあれか、移動するか。じゃあ岸辺、チリ人の関与は明らかだと思う。 OK。
Here we are at the beach that is located near the quarry and Doncaster station. It doesn't look like a very good place to rest.
大型車
These
な。
traces were made by a carriage. Look,
4輪。
the distance between the tracks
2 メー
is
トル。
about 6 feet 7 inches. The vehicle would have been heavy, as these tracks are quite deep. The vehicle pressed this stone into the ground. It would have been quite heavy. These traces are relatively fresh and were made by a large truck loaded with materials. The traces found at the disassembled shed near Evesham and at the lake were from the same vehicle.
そうだよね。あの駅と同じやつだよね、多分。となると、これは関係ないよな。
This place was abandoned fairly recently.
強奪したのか。これお便所だな。
Observing the coastline and the moored boats, we are able to see that the lake's water level dropped. The lake has flooded the quarry. The dam was probably breached.
観察してみようか。金属板なんだねこれは。
A label with the name Las Zarpas.
完了だね。とりあえず岸辺を調べるっていう項目が終わったから、とりあえずここはもうこれで終わりかな。
An abandoned gypsy caravan.
そしたらちょっとあの駅長問いただしに行こうか。ゴミ駅長の前にまだあるっぽいな、探索要素の前に一回ちょっと先チェスターフィールド行こう。続けようか。ゴミ駅長。ゴミ駅長どこだっけ。 ああ、飲んだくれ飲んだくれ。おい。
Ah, will I ever get any peace?
使えな。書庫で検索 OK。なるほど。これだね。ラスザルパスは、マフディ戦争。空飛ぶロブスター。
My search
ごめん
should
な
be
さい。
fo-
ちょっと切り裂きジャック。ラングバから、ニュースコットランド。シャーロック・ホームズの冒険。
My search
トゥルルルトゥルルルトゥルルルここら辺かな。芸術系一旦経済かな。
My search
名前でこれ出てくるのか。あった。ラスザパルスの端家は、大量かつ重量なる荷物を運ぶことができる。運が交通の主役を務めている方。商標は方。メキシコ財がカルカルの所有権にある。もう訳が分かんなくなってきたこれ。なんだじゃあ。カラカルが横取りしたってことじゃあ。そういうことになるよなこれ。どここれか。あった。輸送をしたんでしょう。これ通過したっていうやつだったらその線が消えるのか。だから通過したっていう線だったらそこで通じてこうなんのか。あと重量が気になるよねあれの。まだあるっぽい。ドンカスタ行ってみよう。なんだろう、どのくらいの重さだったのかっていうのは気になるよね。重さと大きさまだありそうだな、ドンカスターは。
Please, sir, we would ask you not to leave. We have some questions.
Are you the police?
No, we are employed by the railway company. We are collecting witness statements about the train that disappeared last night.
Lo siento, I'm in a hurry.
Really? It seemed that you were waiting here for someone. Could you tell us if you were at the station last night?
No, I just arrived from South America.
A formidable journey, no doubt. Which country are you from?
De Chile.
さあ、人間観察しようか。シワ。洒落た服。ガタイはいいね。武道。オッケー。メキシコ人だと思ったんだけど。
Chile? But you are Mexican.
No, you are wrong. Why would you think I'm Mexican?
そのハバコだよ。その葉巻だよ。
Because of your cigars.
Sí, cigarrillos. So what?
Those cigars are the Ricardo brand, from Mexico. It is quite impossible to find them anywhere but there.
Pero not your business.
何の用でいいの？
I don't suppose that you are on vacation. What business brought you here?
I was to meet my fellow compañeros. Where did you arrive yesterday? They were on that damn train. I will stay here and hope that the authorities find them. Or their bodies. It's now my responsibility to repatriate them.
Who authorized you to do that?
The company I work for.
Could you tell me the name of the company?
It's not your concern.
And what is your name?
Enough questions. Buenas tardes.
Not a very friendly man, and he is lying. He said that he just arrived, but we know that he has been here for several days.
不審な人物は多分こうだろうね。恨みはない。メキシコ人は多分、恨みは腹を立てているんでしょう。メキシコ人の罠。メキシコ人がチリ人を封印していた。ああ。なるほど。この結論にもいけるのか。でも他調べることはあるか今。他調査するべき。もうちょっと浸水したとこ見てみるか。いや、分岐があるぞここ。
This railway branch should lead to the quarry.
動くね。
The rail is rusted and looks old, but the railway is still usable.
うん。
The railway ends here. That is strange.
ここのやつをかっぱらって、間違えた。こういうことか。沈んだ。いや、沈んだはずがない。でしょう。どう頑張っても沈まないでしょう。ドンカスターを通過はしてないんじゃないかな。こうか。チェスターフィールドは石切り場への線路を一時的に修理をしたかどっちかだなこれルート。ただメキシコ人がチリ人に腹を立てているのを見ると、多分チリ人がメキシコ人を殺したわけでしょ。だから多分鉱山行ったと思うんだ。こうじゃないかな。俺的には多分こうだと思うな。あと他。あ、もうこれでいっぱいいっぱいじゃないかな。他もう問い詰めれないもんね。あ、もうそうだ、終わったね。ただ、これは多分マイクロフトが関わってくるから、なんだろう、政治的な過激をした方がいいと思う。俺はこれをマイクロフトに報告します。はい、道徳でいきます。
Then the case is solved, Holmes. What do you intend to do?
Well, I shall require assistance for the arrests. There were accomplices.
Ah, but I know that look. You have your own ideas. What are they, Holmes?
On the one hand, we have the local constabulary and advice from our friend Lestrade. The problem we have there is that the authorities seem to be incapable of acting quietly. They rely on brute force. It could result in an international scandal. Our other option is Brother Mycroft and his tedious political games. He will locate the guilty parties without any trouble, but it will be a long and drawn-out process, and possibly with some compromise that will be to Mycroft's benefit. But I think I'd prefer to give Mycroft a chance. We should overlook our personal differences on this occasion.
Let us go home then. I'd like to begin writing a draft of this story.
I did not say that we had finished here yet.
Well, all right. What did I miss?
Watson, we know that the Barcazas Company directors were trapped under the collapsed mines, along with the train and Robinson's prototype. But we still need to corner the guilty party.
But how do you intend to prove... Oh no. Please don't tell me we have to dig out the mines.
You may rest assured that I have a far better idea. We have only to use our corrupt Doncaster station master as bait. He will unwittingly trap our Mexican friend.
Of course, you already had a plan. I shall follow you, Holmes.
Well, the case is solved, and we shall be heading home. May we have 2 tickets to London, please?
Right away, wait a minute. You've solved the case?
In a manner of speaking, can you believe that the rescue service miraculously saved one of the Chileans who were on board the train? The police have ordered his immediate escort to London on the next train.
He pulled through then? He's alive?
Yes, by extreme good fortune. His condition is quite serious, and the method of transportation has its risk, but he will be held securely by the doctor and police officers. The gentleman carries some vital information on this case. I am sure of it.
Ah, really?
Your station will be famous, Mr. Duff. The journalists will be here before you know it. Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
しばらくして。
Gentlemen, you are under arrest.
Caramba! You traitor! You double-crossed me!
危ない。
Good shot, Watson. I always knew you were a talented marksman.
I didn't want another life lost in this case, Holmes.
Oh my God! I thought I was a dead man.
You shouldn't be so glad about it. You'll be up before the judge.
Your testimony will be of great importance to the investigation. I would remind you that your cooperation will be the best way to ease your sentence. By the way, Watson, would you be so kind as to give me some shooting lessons later on?
Yes, but not in our sitting room, and not with you wearing a blindfold.
慎重に計画された殺人だったメキシコ人がチリ人の殺害を利用して口座をマイクロフトでこの紛争を解決させることに決断を受け入れましょう。ドン。はい。どう？やっぱマイクロフトに預けるっていうのが多いんだ、やっぱり。いや、最初はマイクロフトが出てきたからね。なんだろう。マイクロフトで少し手柄持たせてやるかっていうちょっと優しさだよね。ちなみにカランバーって言ってるのはなんてこったって意味ですね、日本語で。はい。なんてこったって。それだけは知ってます。はい。はい。カランバーはなんてこったって意味ですね。
Holmes, what happened?
I feel deathly.
And you look it. Let me examine you. Please don't tell me that you've returned to your old habits. The pupil is dilated.
動向が開いていて、
The temperature appears to be normal.
脈。
I need to concentrate and count the heartbeats. I need to concentrate and count the heartbeats.
あ、なるほどね。
I need to concentrate and count the heartbeats.
おう。
I need to concentrate and count the heartbeats. I need to concentrate and count the heartbeats.
返する。5、6、7、8、9。
A weak pulse,
ああ、
around 50 beats per minute. But you're dying, Holmes. Your pulse rate is dropping. We need to get you to the hospital immediately.
The antidote. Give it to me.
The antidote? You mean that you're poisoned?
Now. Please.
Here, drink it all. Don't tell me that you did this to yourself.
Hemlock and Datura. I was compelled to.
Holmes, imagine if I'd not returned home when I did. What might have happened?
I knew that you would.
Mr. Holmes, Inspector Lestrade is here to see you.
Mr. Holmes is unable to see anyone at the moment. He is unwell.
A good day, Inspector.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. I'm glad to find you here. I need your help. This is a strange one. We have brought in 2 young bankers from the city, sons of lords, members of the chamber, and so on and so forth. They were found stranded in a rowing boat that was drifting on the Thames.
A romantic escapade with an unhappy ending, Lestrade.
What? Well, yes, they were both in the bath, but... what?
As I said,
And they were tied together.
you are lacking in imagination, Inspector.
Well, no, I'm not. Anyway, there was a banner flapping about in the boat with the RMS Oceanic printed on it and signed by the Merry Men.
The Oceanic. Isn't that the largest steamer ever built?
Yes. And these 2 young banker chaps are sons of the owners of the White Star Line, the company that built it. There are rumours of corruption.
I'm not interested in politics, Lestrade.
I'll keep it then. Here's another one that's a bit more complex and maybe to your liking. It's a murder, but we're unable to find any weapon. We haven't touched anything. It's at the Roman Baths in Strand Lane.
A murder, a vanishing weapon, the Roman baths. That's for us. Watson, fetch your hat.
ということで、じゃあ次回はね、この、ストランドレイン浴場っていうところ行きたいと思います。で、とりあえず、今回の、あれを見てみたい。記録。あ、ハートレイが犯人。あれ。あれ、次のあれが。あ、こっちか。これが果たしてどうだったのか。ドン。メキシコ人がチリ人を封印した。あ、合ってたんだ。ちゃんと手がかり全部。あ、よかった。合ってた。よしよしよしよし。ということで、じゃあ今回はね、時間の切り方ちょっといて、この辺で終わりして、また、次回、次からやっていきたいと思います。それでは終わります。おつ。じゃあねー。